guys, it's Rick Utzer here with AirgunWeb, your home for old school airgun reviews and where we tell you the facts, not fluff. Today's video is kind of a demo, I guess, because this is a prototype. This isn't even a pre-production. We're talking about a prototype gun here, and it's the perfect time because it's Airgun Week. You guys keep probably watching a bunch of social media stuff that's happening at SHOT Show. Well, we like to put out videos of cool air guns during SHOT Show, and so that's what we call Airgun Week. And we're starting off with this product. This is the new Evanix Viper. Now, air pistols are nothing new, I get it, but this thing does have some tricks up its sleeve. So I want to kind of walk through some of the features, and then of course we're going to shoot it, let you guys see what kind of accuracy we're getting and what kind of power we're getting, right? Okay, so first of all, it's way lighter than it looks. I have not measured this on like an accurate scale, but it's not very heavy. It's probably a little bit heavier than like the Ottoman AP16, which I have as well, but they've done a very good job keeping the weight down. This is a semi-automatic pistol, so we have a slide, which is really your cocking lever, and it does not blow back, so obviously you wouldn't want your sight on the part that blows back. It doesn't. What this does, it does allow you to cock the gun. So if you notice, there's your pellet pusher. Now you don't have a pellet pusher, which means this fires from the open bolt position. When you pull the trigger, obviously the hammer releases, drives forward, the pellet pusher goes with it, inserts your pellet into the breech, the gun fires, and then there's air return inside the air valve stem, which drives the hammer back and sets the gun up for you to shoot again, which is very, very cool. It's the same semi-automatic system they've been using on the rifles. They've just miniaturized it and adapted it to their pistols. The trigger is very good on this. It's a two-stage. I don't know if it's adjustable. I don't believe it is. And because this is a prototype, guys, I'm not going to kind of go through a ton of detail and data because it's all going to change. So I don't want people thinking this is what it's going to be when I know that they're going to be making improvements and changes. So please realize this is a prototype, not even pre-production, it's a prototype. We have a cylinder situation here, which is actually pretty cool. So this looks like a barrel shroud. It isn't. It's actually part of the air cylinder. It does go around the barrel, and it is O-ring sealed on both the front and the back, which is cool. But here's your main air cylinder, but this is your secondary cylinder. So you have all of this as air reservoir. We're talking about shot count here. We're getting 2 mags. You can possibly go a 3rd mag, but the way this system works, if the pressure goes too low, it'll burp. If you've ever done, played paintball with CO2 guns, you get to the end of the CO2, there's not enough pressure to reset the hammer. That'll happen with this, so I don't ever let this go below 150 bar. But after 2 mags from 250, I'm above 150, so I just top it off. Now, it is 22 caliber. I got 2 7-shot mags. I do know they've already created a sort of double mag that you can just slide over, which that'll be pretty cool. Be excited to get that in, be fun. Anyway, so you've got, and I just noticed, I wonder, sorry, there's a slot here in this rail, and there's like a little, almost like a sight post here, and I'm wondering if you could use that to sight without an optic. I just noticed that. I'll look at that another day. Anyway, back to the gun. So we've got our safety here. We've got really nice wood grips. I don't know if that's going to be in the final version. I know that this adds some cost, but these are really, really nice. I hope they keep it. Your cylinder's right there. Again, we're filling to 250. Yeah, that's about it, really. Let's do some shooting. I will tell you, we've talked about shot count. You get 2 mags. You can push it if you want, but again, if you go too low on your pressure, it's going to burp, and it doesn't cause any problems. It doesn't double feed or go full auto. It just will scare you if you don't expect it. Very cool little magazines. Evanix makes good mags. These are metal. I'm guessing they're machined aluminum. Okay, and real quick, while I'm loading these up, we'll talk a little bit about price point. It's not finalized yet, but we're probably looking at $1,000 for this piece. And I know, because I've already had some comments come through, that a lot of people are just like, gosh, that's really expensive. And look, in reality, $1,000 on an air pistol is, It is expensive, but it's not built like the other brands that maybe are racing to the bottom on price point. If you look at other precision built, name brand pistols, they're $1,000. So yeah, it is what it costs. If you want to spend less, and that's fine. There's lots of options you can do that. But this has a build quality that equals the price point. A lot of the Evanix guns are, well, I think they all are just machined high-grade aluminum. So this is done, this isn't cast. This is not a race to the bottom on price point from a manufacturer. There's still, this is going to be $1,000, or maybe a little bit more, we'll see, because it's built to a particular standard that Evanix builds their guns to. It's a very high standard. Okay, so we've already cocked it. I'm going to put it on safe, just to show you the operation. We'll go ahead and put our magazine in. Yeah, now we're basically ready to shoot because it shoots from the open position. At this point, once I drop the safety or, go to fire, we're ready to shoot. I've got a target. I'm at 10 meters. I'm using a Hawk red dot reflex sight. And yeah. Okay, so that's 7 shots. Let's talk a little bit about power now. So what am I getting in those 7 shots? Well, like with a lot of Evanix guns, you can actually vary the power based on the hammer spring adjuster. I haven't touched this, so out of the box, this is doing at best about 590, and at the end of my second mag, I'm sitting at about 540, which is only a 50 foot per second spread. But the bulk of that drop is at the end of the second mag. So across my first mag, it's pretty consistent. Now, that group is a little over 1 inch, I'm guessing, on that steel plate. I'm not a pistol shooter, but someone who really knows what they're doing, and I think could even do a lot better. But what you're also seeing and hearing, it's got a bit of a report to it. So I would say it's like loud. And you could probably shoot this in your backyard and maybe not bother your neighbors. I don't know how your neighbors are, but it's not that loud. But it does hit hard. I think it moves the steel plate pretty good. It smacks pretty good. We're looking at 14 foot-pounds. So if you wanted a little rabbit gun or squirrel gun, provided you're close enough and the accuracy's there and you can make the shot, this will absolutely get that done, no problem. There's a lot of ifs though. Like if you can hit the target. Let's try, see if I can hit the target. All right. Yeah. So there you go. I really like it. So have I had any issues with it so far? Not a stitch. The only problem I had was self-induced. I have a tendency of wanting to look under the hood on a new prototype, and I probably shouldn't. I didn't know this was an air cylinder or part of the air cylinder. So when I first got it, I thought, gosh, is there like a threaded muzzle? Can we suppress it? So I actually unscrewed this. Let me take the magazine out, make sure we're clear. And when I put it back together, I didn't realize that I wasn't all the way seated and I had a leak. That was on me, right? So put it back together and yeah, we're good to go. That was the only issue. That was my problem, my fault. Cycling has been perfect. So I haven't tried any other pellets. I've heard from other folks that lighter pellets don't seem to want to cycle well. Well, we're gonna sort that out, because as a prototype and as a tester for Evanix, we're gonna put this gun through its paces. We're gonna bring you guys along with us and see exactly what we can get out of this over the next several weeks. And hopefully all of that information I'm able to share with Evanix will mean that the production guns are gonna be better. I think personally, in about a week I've been shooting this, I think this is like 99.9% of the way there. A couple aesthetics things maybe I'd want to change, but functionally, the gun's just working great. And I think the accuracy is really good too. Again, this is a pistol, not a rifle. and I'm shooting it, which, you know, user input there. I'm going to top this off one more time, and I want to just see how fast I can empty a mag and see if we have any issues, just rapid fire as fast as we can go. So I'm going to repaint that target while I fill this, which takes no time to fill. So if you have a hand pump, this is really, really cool for that, because take very little effort compared to having to fill a rifle to fill this to 250 bar. So I get this going on my little compressor, and I'll repaint that target, and we will rapid fire and see how it does. I haven't really done that yet, so we're gonna try it together. So let me go do that. I'll be right back. So as fast as I can pull the trigger. All right. Let's see. Here we go. All right. No glitches. All right, I'm gonna try again here as fast as I can pull the trigger. Okay, so obviously you're gonna need to work on your trigger control, but seeing that work that reliably, I'm thinking, what if you wanted to do some pistol training where you wanted something that weighs very much like a firearm, that has like some noise, has some impact velocity, has some impact energy. You can shoot steel. It's not steel BBs that are ricocheting. These are going to be lead pellets that drop. What if you needed something to do some actual pistol training with? You want to try out different sights, or you want to work with, I don't know. I mean, to me, this starts opening up a whole lot of new possibilities, especially if it's going to be that reliable and frankly, that accurate. Now, rapid fire, I'm not accurate, but deliberate shooting, this thing is really, really nice. Guys, that's going to be it for now. It's our first video here for Airgun Week 2023. Yes, it's 2023 already. So stay tuned this week. We'll have some videos throughout the rest of the week, some cool new products to show you guys and talk to you guys about that we're going to be working with over the course of 2023. And hopefully we got some stuff coming in shipping that's going to be really cool. Gosh, I hope it comes in time. We can do some videos during Airgun Week. But for now, that's going to be it. I want to say thank you to Evanix for shipping this out and letting me play with it and letting me kind of be part of their testing family. So that's going to be it. My name's Rick User here with AirgunWeb. Again, your home for old school airgun reviews where we tell you the facts, not fluff. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.